Hi sir, I'm Axel Rivera. I am 21 years of age. I live in Taguano in the Cagayan de Oro City, and I'm actually a huge fan of movies such as Filipinos, Korean, and of course Hollywood. So the film that I'll be using today for film analysis is actually one of the best Filipino movies. So it is Seven Sundays, directed by Kathy Garcia Molina. So Seven Sundays is actually a 2017 Philippine comedy drama film. It is starred by Agamula, Ronaldo Valdez, Christine Reyes, Dingdong Dantes, and Enrique. So the movie is about the Bonifacio siblings, Alan, Brian, Cha, and Dex, who were reunited when their father, Manuel Bonifacio, is diagnosed with cancer. So they will settle old issues as they spend time together to make their father happy. So Alan Bonifacio, well, he is the good boy of the family. Although he's the eldest, but his facial features speaks of a dreamer. He got round eyes, chubby cheeks, and dimples. He is very casual, and by just looking at his stance, I could say that he is very simple. But he is ambitious and a risk taker. For Brian Bonifacio, well, his stance speaks of a professional and successful man. Looking at his face, I could say that he's very smart, and he has a classic buzz cut, which makes him cool and serious. So he is very fit and tall, which makes him confident. So formal looking as he is, his voice is firm and speaks of finality and command. Now for Cha Bonifacio, well, she is the only girl in the family. She is very indecisive but a strong woman. She's like a young adult, I guess. She is very confident, just like his kuya Brian. So she has also a charming face with chinky eyes, dimples, and white complexion. So for Dex Bonifacio, his name is very cool and trendy, which actually fits him because he is the youngest of the family. His look is somewhat speaks of impulsive and adventurous. He embodies youthfulness and fun, just like a teenager. Dex has that remote voice, more like a bored voice, that makes him a social to his siblings. Although he is very serious at his young age, all he ever wanted is the attention. So Manuel Bonifacio, well, among all the characters, he is the most quiet and calm. He symbolizes authority in him, but a witty father. So he is soft spoken, but when he reaches the limit, well, he would probably explode. Although he's old and sick, he got an alpha vibe, a true spirit of a leader. Basically, the main location of the movie is in their house. So it has been chosen with the most shots because it's home where past memories and their childhood life was created. So the overall house is a little bit old, but actually its interior is classy. A small basketball court and a little veranda outside adds on to the homey feeling. At first, it is with the father's point of view, but later on it turned out to be the audience POV, where we, the audience, view the scenes and individually analyze the scenes step by step. Well, there were some scenes that shifts from one character to the other, which is actually good because we will able to know the thoughts of others and to view a situation for judgment and comparison. Well, POVs are different, but it produces a good sense of transparency. We're like giving the audience a taste of the food that they eat. Well, each character has their own motivations. Alan is motivated to continue his business. Brian seeks to be understood. Cha wants to be helped out but have no voice for it. Dax needed attention, and their father wants to see his children be together until his death. Well, every character has their own issues with each other, which makes the whole movie thrilling and exciting to watch. Their issues also motivated them to be who they want to be. At the end of the film, their issues were settled, of course. They forgave each other and they were the same as before but happier. Everything that they had expected were resolved in the end. All the characters had developed through time and were able to face their problems through confronting the other party. It is very essential to have a narrator so that the viewers will be guided by the flow of the story. Narrators serve as an additional info to the whole movie. Without one, everything would be messed up. Actually, the narration of Seven Sundays is smooth and thrilling. It feels like every scene is another side of the story that is being unfolded. Mostly, the scenes of the movie is chronologically sequenced, while the duration on a character, it simply means of attention to the character's change or development. For me, different shots gives a general meaning, status, and power. That's how I view shots. Some lighting is natural and some are not, especially in the confrontation stage, which is shot at night. Well, lighting is important because it gives emphasis to the character's face, body, and location. In the confrontation stage, the siblings were the highlight of the scene. Their location, which is outside their old house, were deemed to put the focus in them. They are either at the center or every corner, being seen by the camera still. Well, everything visually and auditorily fits to each other. The characters are very distant to each other in most of the scenes. Let's say in the messy scene for the confrontation stage. It displays the characters' distant placement. They are away from each other, which means to say they have their own grounds. They have something to say. They have something to stand on. The characters have different choice of attire, so each signifies something. Either confident, determined, afraid, proud, or guilty. Well, just like I said earlier, every shot has different angle and placement, but the most common is the medium shot with eye level angle. Though the soundtrack of the movie gives a homey vibe, a family spirit. It is also mixed with confusion, doubts, and unspoken thoughts. Overall, the music is like a dessert. It completes the wholeness of the movie. So all of the characters had truly did their best. Their behaviors, attitudes, and traits greatly contribute to the entire movie. Well, indeed, characters are the seed of the movie. They grow from time to time and change through time. Although there are times when we hate a certain character or either love them, there is no doubt that they successfully touch the viewer's heart and deliver the message of the story in the big screen.